fan.
Yes.
And so Jacoby Ellsbury for the Yankees, anchoring center field in the number 8, and Juan Lagares for the New York Mets, patrolling almost all of the outfield for the blue and orange. So, Ant, who you got?
Well, you know what? In this, and who you got? Are we Kevin Walsh
Who you
now
got?
and David Giacomo? In this one, Juan Lagares, when evaluating him, I can tell you one thing. Kid can play center field.
Yeah.
Okay, he is a franchise center fielder if and only if one thing. He can
hit.
swing the bat.
Yeah.
Obviously, Juan Lagares hadn't proved that last year. Moving forward, I really see a lot of potential in him, so I have no doubts that he'll be able to turn his bat around this year.
Are we making this call based on 2015, or are we making this call based on 15, 16, 17, 18?
The fact of me saying he's a franchise outfielder?
No, when you pick your center fielder, who are you picking? I'm
picking for. I mean, with them, we could pick for the next 4 years.
Yeah.
I was picking, though, in my answer for this year.
Okay.
Would you like me to pick for the next 4 years?
Yeah, let's do that, because I think that's the only conversation for these teams that we can have for a long-term player.
All right. Well, in that case, listen, Jacoby Ellsbury can hit the ball. He's not a superstar offensive player for me. Okay, I've seen him hit 30 home runs before. We've seen him do damage on the base paths every year. We've seen him the ability to be a 3-hitter or a 1-hitter.
Right.
Guy can do a lot of things. However, I don't put him on that superstar level. For example, Mike Trout. Obviously, nowhere's near him.
He's getting superstar money.
If I have to pick, he is getting superstar money, but that's because
It's the Yankees.
the Yankees can pay him that much. And if I have to pick one moving forward, I'm going to pick, believe it or not, I'm going to pick Jacoby Ellsbury.
Yeah, I don't blame you. And I think this is where our fandom comes in, because I think it's a coin flip, honestly. I really do. When you look at this year, next year, the year after, and the year after that, I think these are going to be two very comparable players. I mean, obviously, Jacoby is a little older than Juan.
A little bit older. He's in his early 30s.
He's in his early 30s, so he's at the top of his game or on his way down. And Juan is on his way up. And that's why I think
people would have a gripe with us.
Yeah. You know what? For 2015, I picked Jacoby Ellsbury.
Right.
For 2016, I picked Juan Lagares. Obviously, depending on 2015, but I think it's a very interesting comparison to make, because I think they are very comparable players. Defensively, Juan Lagares is already a little bit better than Jacoby Ellsbury, because the kid can do everything out there. He can throw, he can catch, he can cover all over, because the Mets have the slowest outfield since my Little League team back in Pee Wee. So he can really cover some ground out there, and that's nice to have if you're a Mets fan right now, with Kadire and Granderson on the other sides of him.
Right.
But offensively, I think right now Jacoby Ellsbury is leagues better.
Right.
Leagues better.
And Lagares is 25 years old. Ellsbury's 31.
Yeah.
So moving forward, I have to give my answer to say I would take Ellsbury, because look, baseball players, if they stay in good shape, we know Ellsbury's had his health problems, but if he can stay healthy,
I mean, so is Lagares.
Both, yeah, exactly, and he's 25. So I'd be an idiot to say Ellsbury is on the decline right now, because I feel
and you know me, I'm a numbers guy. So
I know.
It's just when you hit the 30, it's on its way down.
I know. I'll take at least 3 more good years out of Ellsbury. Okay, so that brings us to 34. At that point, I'm going to say maybe he'll start a visible decline. But for Lagares, I mean, I haven't seen his peak yet. I haven't seen what he can do,
and that's scary, isn't it?
It's
because he can. I mean, when he gets hot at the plate, he gets hot.
Yeah,
he gets real hot.
But remember,
and if he can hit 280,
if
he can hit 280, hit 12 home runs and drive in 50 runs out of the leadoff hole, which is where they put him towards the end of last season, and he can steal some bases, which is what they really want from him. And you saw that at the end of last year. They just had him running willy-nilly out there.
Right.
He's going to be something else.
I'm a big guy about the difference between potential and production.
Yeah.
And right now with him, he's obviously got a world of potential.
I'm a Mets fan and an Islanders fan, so I'm a big fan of potential.
See, I got to see the production for a consistent amount of time, and then I can give my bid.
You've got to have faith. See, that's my thing. That's you've got to have faith in your system. You've got to have faith in your scouting department. You've got to have faith in your coaching staff, your minor league coaching staff. Right. You've got to have faith in your player development. And if you can keep that faith, you find yourself in a position where the Islanders are right now, atop the Metropolitan. Seriously, atop the league,
right.
Without trading or signing or spending big money on players that you don't have to, because in your pipeline they're on their way.
Yeah.
And you just be patient. You got to be. I mean, only one team wins per year.
That's in Nassau County, the Islanders, who were touched for their first loss of the season against the Penguins on Saturday night, had 3 days off. 2 days off before playing last night at home against the Maple Leafs, and a game that they would have really liked to have. A game coming off a tough loss against a good Pittsburgh team, playing a middle-of-the-pack Maple Leafs team, still off to a 4-1 start, and it's against a team that you can beat. And they come out last night, they take the early lead 1-0, they take the lead back 2-1, and from there, it was chaos and mayhem for the Islanders. A very disappointing 5-2 loss at home to the Toronto Maple Leafs. The Islanders' goals go to Nick Leddy, who's got his third on the year. His career high is 7, and that was last year in Chicago. So Nick Leddy has added a bit of a boom from the blue line, as has Johnny Boychuk.